What is poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Sorry about the kettle that's going off in the background. I am making myself a pot noodle. But today we are looking at the new Daily Bugle set. I think this set looks freaking amazing. We have so many figures and so many details here. This is the new Daily Bugle set, which will be £160, £170 in Britain, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we have a lot of detail here. It's like a 5-story building, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-story building, which is pretty epic. And we have a lot of figures here, which we haven't seen before. We have a car, we have a little taxi outside, we have the spider buggy, we have the Daily Bugle with a bugle. We have some red ladders to get at the side of the building. There's some Spider-Man webs all over. We have the Green Goblin smashing out the window, which could be a reference to the first Spider-Man film. We have a lizard on the front there. We have, well, the Dr. Lizard on the front. We also have a lot of interior design. We have the meme where Spider-Man sat in his office doing stuff. We have Scarlet Spider on the front there, J. Jonah Jameson, with Just the Facts, which is the Spider-Man from the game thing there. We have a spider crawling around Peter Parker's office with Mysterio jumping off the stairs. I'm pretty sure it is all open from the back. However, you can close it up if you want to. That could be wrong, but I do believe that's the case. Here we have the newsroom with some other news reporters, because there is more than one news reporter in the set. There is Spider-Ham, Venom, Spider-Gwen, J. Jonah Jameson with a webbed-up mouthpiece, which you'll see later. Doc Ock with some new arms, which are using this new design for his arms, by the way. We have Fire Girl there. And the new design for his arms are using like a lot of clips and stuff. And we're finally getting a Daredevil, Punisher, Black Cat, and Blade. However, I have made a custom Blade and Daredevil, so of course I'm getting this set, so I am going to take those parts off them and use them for more customs, because if I'm getting this set, I don't need my custom versions of them. We have an elevator in there, and of course a new Peter Parker, which looks like the comic version more than anything else, which I'm glad we're getting comic version, because we already have quite a few MCU versions. Here is a better inside look of the office. We have two people sat in here working on the next news thing, and this is how big it is compared to the other modulars. It is like another 2 stories, which is pretty cool, and you can take the figures off, but it is better to display it with figures, but I ain't displaying it with figures. We have a Spider-Man buggy attached to the side, Spider-Man swinging around, just a lot of places to put your figures to make it look like a good action scene. Sadly, they are just reuses of all the old villains. However, I have a few of them, so I'm quite glad I'm getting this set. We have a comic cover, which was the tease for it, which is pretty cool. Doc Ock does have new arms compared to the last one, so it is sort of new. We have Kingpin here. We have some others. We have Electro. We have Rhino and Lizard. All being like teased here. Here are all the figures. We have quite a few. Obviously Sandman, Green Goblin, Spider-Pig, Venom, Carnage, Doc Ock, Blade, Punisher, Mysterio, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Aunt May, which I do believe might be a new Aunt May. Not too sure. I do believe they've used the old hairpiece and head print. But then we have J. Jonah Jameson's assistant, Gwen Stacy, Ghost Spider, and News Reporter, which I did think was MJ from the MCU, but it isn't. We have Mysterio. We have another Miles Morales in his suit, which is good to get another one of those. We have Spider-Pig, which is good to get another one of those, and another Green Goblin. We have some news reporters here. They have names, but I forget them. And J. Jonah Jameson with a webbed-up mouth, which is very cool. We have another Venom and Carnage. They're my favourite Spider-Man villains, so of course I'm going to love getting more of those. We have Sandman, but I don't really like this Sandman, but it is still pretty cool. We have a random dude here, which is selling newspapers outside of the Daily Bugle. We have Fire Girl, like cats, a Black Cat, which is very cool. And then the people everybody's most excited for, Blade, Punisher, and Daredevil. I'm very glad we are getting a Daredevil and Punisher, but I do wish Blade had some hair, because I don't think he's bald. None of them have back. Well, Blade doesn't have back head printing, but Punisher does. Obviously, Daredevil doesn't, because he has the Black Panther hair. Well, the Black Panther ears in red. But yeah, thank you to Mini Superheroes Today for providing these pictures and posting them on Instagram. So definitely go check them out to get the latest LEGO news before I do. But I just like to post my opinion. I'm definitely getting this set because it is so cool. Everyone's been waiting for it. It looks amazing. Got so many exclusive figures that I want. I'm even excited for the news crew that are in this set. They make the news crew look important in this set, and I do like that. Here's a better look at Black Cat with a little glam and glossy cover to it. Definitely getting this set. Definitely a great set. Very high ranking on my set. I don't like modular sets, but this is a very good modular set. And I want it. Yeah. It does come out on June 1st. Sorry, I'm just trying to provide with news and details. I am pretty sure this dude was in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man series. No, Tobey Maguire. Sorry, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man series. Fire Girl is from the comics, and she does look pretty cool. Sadly, her counterpart, Ice Boy, isn't here, or Iceman. Sorry, I don't know why there's two pictures of Daredevil, but there is. You know, I do mess up sometimes. But who doesn't love looking at this Daredevil minifigure? It is so cool, and it's a lot better than my custom. Here is all the figures that you can get in this set, and there's a lot of new parts here, and a lot of reuses. However, it is a great selection of figures. We have Sandman ripping up the front of the Daily Bugle with some, rubble. We have Daredevil jumping off the front door. We have the nice fur neck piece being used as a bird's nest near Black Cat. With Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson. Then we have the exploding window with Green Goblin, which is pretty cool. And you can fix that if you didn't want the window exploding. You could just get rid of the Technic pieces and replace them. See, look there. Doc Ock's arms are pretty weird there. With some bendy bits, some studs, and some screwdriver pieces. But Spider-Man has his buggy climbing up the building. Then we have Ghost Spider shooting webs at Mysterio on the red banister thing. Don't know what it's actually called. Then we have the Newsstand with Spider-Pig. Obviously, Spider-Pig's getting his own news. Pretty sure they're selling the Daily Bugle news outside of the Daily Bugle, which is pretty weird. But here we have J. Jonah Jameson looking pretty angry that Spider-Man's wrecking his building. I would be too if Spider-Man was wrecking my building. However, it's not Spider-Man wrecking it, it's Spider-Man trying to save it. But here is a better look at, Doc Ock here. It does use a few studs, but it also uses the superhero pieces for his arms, which are pretty cool. The superhero jumping pads. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. I'll see you all next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye. Probably won't be getting this set till Christmas, because obviously it's a lot of money. But other than that, it's 10 out of 10 from me. Stay home and stay safe.